What's up, YouTube? So basically I wanted to make a video for what's coming up in my garden. This is the information or the growth that I want to have in my second year making YouTube videos, growing my garden, you know, and, just working with new stuff, really. So 2024 was really good. I learned a lot, and I spent, I would say, necessity money. So like better tools, like kind of necessity, like the Gorilla Cart, the Root Slayer, all the hand tools, the the transfer pump, the hoses, retractable hose. There was a lot of money spent this year from my income, and basically for next year, I want to slow back and tune up, like basically make my garden as efficient as possible and tune it, the second year is going to be a fine tuning year, struggle the first year, fine tune the second year, and the third year is when you're just like, yes, everything's going the way I need it to go. And basically for 2025, I don't have a lot to do, but it's more or less fine tuning. I have a lot of ideas though, but I have a 5-year plan for my garden, and what's gonna be next on after I hit my 5 years. But as of right now, for year 2025, I'm going to be buying some seeds. So I did do a lot of seed buying this year. Honestly, I did a lot, and I spent a lot of money on seeds, and I'm not even going to use them all, but just to have variety and, and I'm learning what's does good in my area, because you never know. There's so many different seeds. There's so many factors. Like this year, we got no rain, like literally throughout the hottest parts of the year, which was hard, like I had to wake up 6 a.m., water my garden, then go to work, there's a lot. It was a tough year, and if there's one thing I would like a little more of next year is rain. And basically for next year, I need to replenish some seeds that I used, and that's just the Merlin hybrid cucumbers and the Bull's Blood beets. I used them. They were awesome. I'm definitely doing golden beets and Bull's Blood beets this year, and I'm not going to grow every cucumber that I can grow, because I really like the Merlin hybrids just because they're self-pollinating variety. And all you have to do is keep up on water, because during the hot parts of the summer, cucumbers they have a short, I noticed with cucumbers, they have like a short root base. So if the surface area of the ground gets dry, you're going to lose your cucumbers. They just are not drought tolerant at all. And then this year, I got to do tomato trellises. And, I've thought long and hard on how I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to do the ones with the cattle fence posts, the T-post. And then you put the PVC angle or the joint one. And then you put the conduit in between it. And then basically it holds it in place. For this year, cheap, effective. I thought about doing like a giant PVC cage over the garden and all, and it's like I want to do something more or less that I can control, and it's movable, because I might be getting larger land at some point. So, and I think and there's less, I don't want PVC plastics in my garden. There's a lot of, there's a lot goes into it. And not all PVC is friendly for the garden. And, you don't want to spend a lot of money on something that's going to kill you. So another one is I'm adding another grow rack, and just because, well, that's the grow rack, that's the lights, the rack, and the trays, you know, the 3-inch square pots and that. And that's a must because I was on the ground at some point. I had plants on the ground of the floor, you know, and basically that needs to get fixed because I want to grow properly and, you know, basically have more stuff to give out so more people, like, you know, appreciate my work. You know, I would like to help other people start gardens, you know, it's like a community thing. For next year, I wanted to add a few fig varieties. There's not many. I really want to get the yellow long necks and little ruby, and that's not really much more figs. I have like 26 varieties of figs right now. And basically I wanted to get one of those little Cotto avocado trees that I've been seeing. Those things are pretty cool, and I think I can work with that. And then also to add to my second tray of mangoes, I was either going to get the Little Gems or the Nam Dak Mai mangoes, the Thai ones. And I wanted to get them. And also I wanted to add honeyberries to near where my mom's hair salon is. I would like to add 5 or 6 honeyberry bushes just to fill it in and, you know, have some more edible landscaping. And, you know, like I'm all for this edible landscaping. Now, I did want to do another bed. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do just a super long raised bed and just fill it with like dirt and wood chips and, you know, broken twigs and leaves, and basically, you know, let it go through 2025, break down, decompose. I'll add soil as I get it, you know, and stuff like that. But definitely I need to get another bed just for onions, potatoes, green beans, and beets, and, you know, like all stuff like that. And I wanted to move my asparagus out of the pepper bed into one of those beds, hopefully at some point. And I'm definitely going to put the crowns a lot deeper than I did this season, just so that to help, because I know in this raised bed, if we get a drought like we did last season, it's going to be not that good for any of my plants, you know. So I'm definitely going to figure that out, hopefully do like maybe a soaker hose through the whole bed. But that's one thing. And I need more nutrients. This year I went through, like, I could have went through maybe 2 packs of House and Garden Soil A and B, like the big liter ones. They're like $110 USD each, but I only used one. So next year I'm definitely gonna feed longer. So I'm gonna start my season indoor, feed indoors, get outdoors, feed outdoors, and hopefully have a longer growing season. And this year, actually, I had a tree service come out to my house to cut up one of our trees. Like, I pick and choose my battles. I'm not gonna die on a 16-foot ladder trying to cut a branch off of an oak tree when we could pay someone, you know, to come out and do it like to breeze. Like, you really got to pick and choose your battles. Sometimes it's worth it to just let someone that has the equipment to do a job properly just do their work, you know. It's really call around, get quotes, do what you got to do. But the guy's gonna drop off wood chips for next season, so I will be wood chipping my whole garden, which I'm excited about that too, because I want the water to retain better during the summer. I'm just gonna do a lot more preventative maintenance, and, you know, to help fight blights and stuff, and there's just a lot going on. You know, I added a lot of leaves and nutrients this season, and I'm also going to amend my soil with more calcium and, you know, other stuff. But basically that's for 2025. It's winter here, you know, nothing's going on. I'm gonna be drawing throughout the winter because, you know, I always gotta be doing something, or like I'm just one of those people who beats myself up. But thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys following my channel. I know the winter's gonna be boring, but there's really not much I can do except wait it out and make artwork videos and, you know, other little videos of maybe cooking and cleaning cars and stuff like that. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a whole video, a long video of me going through all my seeds too. So we're going to do that maybe next week or the week after when I get some time.